Hi, this is Robin from The Balanced Life, and in today's video, I'm going to lead you through a quick Pilates for Beginners workout. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start lying down on our back. So take a minute to align your spine. So rest your head heavy on the mat, let your collarbone fall open, your knees are bent, your feet are flat on the floor. And just take a nice big inhale here, and as you exhale, transition into your workout. So let the stress and tension melt away off of your shoulders, down through your fingertips, just allowing your bones to settle into the mat. Take another big breath, and then place your hands right here on your belly. So we're gonna do a little exercise to find center. So take a nice big inhale, and as you exhale, I want you to imagine that you're pulling your belly away from your hands. So you're drawing your belly button towards your spine. And then release. Inhale. Exhale, draw your belly away from your hands. Try to pull the navel towards your spine. And release. Let's do one more like that. Inhale. And exhale, drawing your belly away from your hands, connecting to your deep core muscles, and release. Now place your hands on the side of your rib cage. So you can go like this, or you could go like this, whatever feels more comfortable. And as you inhale, feel your ribs expand, stretching away from the center of your body. And as you exhale, feel your ribs close and wrap and draw towards the center of your body. Good. Inhale, feel them expand out to the side. Exhale, drawing your rib cage towards your spine. And again, that is helping you to use these intercostal muscles to help connect to your center, to stabilize your midsection. So Pilates is all about that core strength. So let's go ahead and do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're drawing the rib cage towards center, and we're drawing the belly button towards center, and we're feeling really strong and sturdy through that midsection. So that's something we're going to come back to throughout our workouts. Now let's inhale, feel the expansion. Exhale, feel the connection, and also flatten your back into the mat, tip your pelvis up to the sky, and then release. We're gonna just do 3 like that. Exhale, belly to spine, rib cage drawing to center, flattening the lower back, and release. Last one like that. And on the next one, roll up into a full pelvic curl. So we're gonna flatten the back, press into the feet, roll up into a bridge, pausing at the top, stretch your knees over your toes. Feel the length across the front of the thighs. Inhale at the top, exhale, soften the chest, roll down vertebra by vertebra. Releasing into a neutral position. One more time, rolling up, pressing the feet into the mat. Really reach the knees over the toes. Think of sliding your sit bones down to the back of your knees. That's going to help to open up the hips and lengthen your lower back. Inhale, pause, and exhale. Keep your hips up as you drop your chest and you roll through your upper spine and your mid spine and your lower spine. This is such a good way to create a healthy, mobile spine. So I recommend doing this every day. From here, we're going to bring the right knee to tabletop, and we're going to pause. And we're going to imagine drawing that belly button towards your spine again, like we did in the beginning, and wrapping the muscles right along the side of the ribs so everything's drawing inward towards our center. Opening up across the collarbone, float the opposite leg up. We're in 90-degree angle. We're stable through that midsection because we're really staying connected to the center. And you're going to reach one thigh away from you to tap the ground with your foot and bring it back up. So we reach out and we come in. Inhaling out, exhale. Connect deeper to the center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, connect deeper. Good. So here I want you to think of keeping a stable pelvis while your thigh bones move right there in the hip socket. And this is how we can build that deep core strength, even though we're not doing any sit-ups. And inhale and exhale. If this feels like too much for you, or your hip flexors are just grabbing too much, try single leg, one at a time, and then switching sides. Okay, pick what works for you. We've got one more on each side. And then we're gonna place the feet back down on the mat. Interlace the hands behind the head. Bring your elbows into your peripheral vision. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, drop the back of the rib cage into the mat as you curl up, just gazing right through your thighs, and lengthen your spine back down. We're coming right back up. Exhale. And inhale, lengthen. And exhale, folding. And inhale, lengthen. So resist the urge to flatten your back here. Keep a nice neutral pelvis, neutral spine, and curl right here in the middle of your rib cage. Flexing up and lengthening down. Flexing up and lengthening down. Let's go for 5 and 4 and 3. Good. How are you doing? And 1. Lower down. Rest your hands long down by your side. Flip your palms up to the ceiling. Bring your right knee to tabletop. Bring your left knee to tabletop. Now glue them together. And I'm going to come actually into a low V with my hands. That helps to keep my chest open. Now squeeze those legs together. And as you inhale, draw your legs and your hips over to one side. Exhale, use those abdominal muscles. Remember that feeling of drawing the belly button towards your spine to come back to center. Inhale the other direction. Exhale, bring it back to center. If you need a little more support for your lower body, you can do the same movement just with your feet resting on the mat. Just rest your toes, keep your heels up. Okay, so pick the version that works best for you today. And breathe. Good. Inhale to one side. Exhale back to center. This is deep core work. It also helps to mobilize the lower back. Let's go one more on each side. Good. Place your left foot down. Bring your right leg up to the sky. It might be bent, it might be straight. Whatever is working in your body today is absolutely fine. What I want you to think about is a strong, neutral pelvis, stable pelvis. Cross over midline, circle down, out, and up. Over, down, out, and up. And the goal here is to try not to wobble. Try not to tilt side to side. Instead, stay really strong and stable in your midsection. One more in this direction. And reverse. Open out, circle down, over, and up. Open, down, over, and up. So remember that feeling of connecting to center by drawing the belly button towards the spine, bringing the ribs to wrap in, and hug the knee in towards your chest. Good. And then place that foot down on the mat. Extend the opposite leg up to the sky. It's okay if it's a little bent. Pick what works for your body today. Cross over midline, circle down, around, and up, trying to maintain that stable pelvis. So you're drawing a circle with your foot and you're breathing. One more in this direction and reverse. Inhale, down, over, and up. Inhale, down, over, and up. Can we keep the collarbone open? Good. It's challenging. Let's go one more in this direction. And hug the knees in. Beautiful. Rolling onto your side. We're going to go ahead and lay our head all the way down, straight arms, straight legs. Bring your legs slightly forward and stack them one on top of the other. Now try to create some length under your side body here. So imagine a little mouse hole underneath your waist. Reach the legs nice and long, squeeze them together and lift them up. You're using your obliques. And lower down. And lift and lower. And lift and lower. You may feel like you're not moving very much. That's okay. You may feel uncomfortable on the side of your hip. Try just adding a little bit of extra padding under that hip. And let's go for 3 more. Go 3, 2, 1. Lowering down, bend the bottom leg. Top leg reaches straight out. Stable pelvis, still connected to our center. Draw a circle about the size of a grapefruit. Good. Try to keep the rib cage drawing in. Top shoulder relaxed. Pilates is a balance of being energized and strong and yet also mobile and relaxed. It's quite a challenge. That's why it's so powerful and so effective. Reverse the circle. You're also working to restore balance to the body and really connecting to the right muscle groups so you get so much out of each exercise. So it's a very efficient form of exercise. Last one, and bend the knee in, pushing yourself up, placing your hand on the outside of your thigh, come up into a mermaid stretch. Stretching up and over, you're trying to create length in the side body. Good, long diagonal line, inhale, exhale, round and look towards your mat. Doesn't that feel so good? Open back up and release. Let's spin our legs around to do the same thing on the other side. So we're stacking ourselves up. One nice long line. The legs come slightly forward like a little banana shape. You've got a little space underneath your waist, or at least you're imagining it. Squeezing your legs nice and long, we lift and lower. Lift and lower. So you're activating the inner thighs. You're definitely activating these muscles that run along the side of the waist. Good. We're doing our best to keep that tension out of the upper body. That's what I'm here to remind you to do. Good, let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending the bottom leg. It's like a little kickstand. You're strong and connected to your center. You're reaching out nice and long. Circle the leg forward for 10, 9, 8. Try to keep the pelvis stable. 5, reaching long. 2 and 1. Reconnect to the core and circle back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You're doing great. 2, 1. Bend the knee, pushing yourself up to a seated position. Placing your hand on the outside of your shins. We reach up and over, stretching the side body. Feel that delicious stretch. Good. Find a long diagonal line. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, round and look towards your mat. And you're creating just this beautiful stretch for your spine. Open back up towards me. That's one more time just for good measure. Counter stretch. And release. And with that, you are done for the day. I hope you enjoyed this workout, and I'll see you back on your mat very soon. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't yet, be sure to click below to subscribe so you never miss a new video. And click here to check out the Balanced Life Sisterhood, where you can get access to an entire library of online Pilates workouts, monthly workout calendars, healthy recipes, an entire community to support you on your at-home Pilates journey. Or for another YouTube video like this, click here.